Ready to get underway as Austin Nye pitches to Tyler Bell. A couple first-year players to get it started, and a foul ball to get game one underway. Right there with Georgia and Auburn, the Commodores do have the tiebreaker in that three-team tie. Temperatures climbing up into the upper 80s, low 90s, 84 and cloudy. Watching some BP, it felt like that ball was jumping out of here pretty good. The payoff from Nye. Little cue shot to the left side. Vastine back in the hole. Will have to put it in his pocket. Infield hit for Bell to start the game. Yes, everybody's happy. And that pitch got a piece of Luke Lawrence, and this is one area where Kentucky excels. They've already set the program record for hit by pitch here in 2025. Try it again. Another payoff pitch. Line toward right center and down for a base hit. Kentucky will take an early lead. Hage with a double that brings home Bell from second base. 1-0 Wildcats with runners at second and third. Two-way player. Bats left, throws right, and hits this one a long way toward left field. It's Holcomb back on the warning track, and that ball is a long opposite field home run for James McCoy. And Kentucky leads 4-0 here in the first, with still nobody out.
They squared that one up. Goodness. And that didn't have any wind or anything with it. That ball was just tagged.
McCoy with a home run. Swing and a miss. Nye gets the first out as he fans Herrera on a pitch up and in.
There's a lot of ball game left, and just one pitch at a time and keep going.
This one hit deep to left again. Kentucky has its second home run of this opening frame, both opposite field, as Carson Hansen takes it over the big wall and left, making it a 5-0 advantage for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think McCoy's home run was on like a hanging slider. That was just a fastball up in the zone, 94.
Payoff with one out to number 7 man in the batting order, and that's ball 4 on a pitch that was close. Had him out in front, slow breaking pitch for strike 3. He was an outstanding player at Kansas State before transferring in, and there's ball 4. They dance around the bases. Hit toward Vastine in short, will take the short way. And the inning is over. He's been in the infield the last few games at second base. It's this one hard and deep towards center field. Hansen up against the wall, hangs on and makes the catch. Nicely done for the first out.
I know I'm 10 steps from the track. I know I have two steps in the jump, and there we go.
Smash off the bat of R.J. Austin, but hit it right at Herrera at third base. 2 outs. They won't catch that one. Line drive to right. Nelson has Vanderbilt's first knock. The payoff to Johnston. Popped up on the infield. Right side, the first baseman McCoy says it's mine, and it is. Up close to the plate for a 3-2 pitch is ball 4.
A lot of guys they left, or they lost over the summer.
A check of the runners. Bouncer right side. Rigdon comes and gets it, and Kentucky is done in the second. Payoff number 2 to Holcomb. Got him swinging. Vastine smokes it to right. Another 2-out single for Vanderbilt. Nelson did it in the first. Now it's Vastine in frame number 2. Jacob Humphrey back in the lineup. One pitch down to third. Herrera with a throw across. Back at Hawkins Field, Vanderbilt trailing Kentucky 5-0 as we go to the third. Kevin Ingram, Andrew Harris, and joined again tonight by Tony Kemp. Vandy boy's great, and of course a long time in the big leagues. You announced today officially that you're retiring from baseball. Congratulations, man. An unbelievable run for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it was time. I made a point to make sure I shout out the undersized athlete in it because so many metrics in the game today. I just wanted to say, hey, stay true to the game, respect it, have a good time with it, and I'm so fortunate for the career that I've had and very blessed, very fortunate, and you know, like I said, 9 seasons in the big leagues, over 700 games played, and not one day on the injured list. I really do, you know, thank God for everything that He's blessed me with.
What's that relationship like, you know, during batting practice or even playing during the game?
Yeah, I truly, honestly feel like it was a bond, something that is truly special in college athletics.
Pulled to third. It's going to be Johnston. This one, the left side of the infield, Cyber quickly off the mound and gets the out.
You're going to get 5 at-bats if your team is doing really well, and to be able to have a hit, you want to work a walk. You know, the goal is really to get on base twice, and that's what makes it hard in the leadoff spot.
2-2 pitch coming up to Mancini, a swing and a miss. That's ball 4 to Rigdon. Brought a lot of smiles to the folks in black and gold. This one hit up the middle. Snagged by Bell. Nice play. They get the out at second. Ball count to Nelson. Launched right field and deep. Schwartz can only watch. Vanderbilt is on the board. A 2-run homer by Riley Nelson. It's 5-2.
It was a no-doubter. Ball was right down the gut, and Riley Nelson did not miss it.
Chip away at it. Chip away at it.
Home run number 7, RBIs 38 and 39 for the Commodore first baseman.
Toward the tournament and toward regional play.
1-1 pitch. That one hit hard down the right field line. Oh, just out of reach for Humphrey. A diving attempt. This will be extra bases for Hage. Going to put on the brakes at second. Cyber love a strikeout. Runner on the move. Pitches a ball. Throw goes down the third baseline. That will allow Hage to pop up, come to the plate. Throw not in time, although Holcomb made that a whole lot closer than you thought it might have been. And that pitch hits McCoy. 1 strike count. Runner bluffs going off the mitt. Barzy guns it to second, but not in time. Foul tip into the mitt. Pitching and defense has been there throughout the season. Strike 3 to Holcomb, 1 out. Hit hard and down for another base hit for Vastine, and gets past the right fielder Schwartz.
We got 3. Get on 3.
Vastine turns second, and he will indeed, Tony Kipp, have a 3-bagger. Jacob Humphrey sends a fly ball towards center that will hang up for Hansen, and Vanderbilt's threat is done in the 4th.
They really like his heartbeat.
That's 4-hit batsman for Kentucky. Inside, Schwartz on the move. Tough pitch to throw on for Barzy, and he's safe at second. Played over 150 games. Payoff pitch. Liner down the right field line. That'll be in and bring home another run for the Wildcats. RBI single for the Kentucky catcher. Wildcats keep adding to their lead. It's now 7-2.
You know, meant a lot for our team, I felt like.
Strike 3 called. O'Rourke makes a pitch. Uses the fastball. That was back in the 1st. Left side through the hole. Runner going to go 1st to 3rd. Little bobble by Holcomb. Nobody really hurt, though, as it gets it back into the infield.
It doesn't look the best, but look, right there. Guys taking second base, free bases.
1-1. Left side. Vastine with a backhand. Prevents further damage.
He's been commanding the zone and doing what he wants.
Mancini gives this one a ride. Deep right center field to the wall. And Mancini leaves the yard. He hit a big home run back on Sunday. A solo shot here to begin the 5th. Get Vanderbilt a run closer at 7-3.
And we talked about the power numbers for the Commodores and needing some extra surges, and they've gotten that tonight. Mancini.
Great swing.
Off the bat of Rigdon, hit hard left center field and out of reach for Hage. See how far Rigdon can get. Throw comes in. Rigdon going to put on the brakes. Got back to second for a moment. It gets loose. That was a crazy play. Ends up at 3rd. Again, as we talked about, if you're Vanderbilt, you're trying to chip away what's been a big lead for Kentucky throughout the night. Sneaks under the glove of Bell. RBI single for Austin. He's going to keep on coming and makes it to second. Cat's a little slow getting that ball back to the infield. Austin makes him pay for it with an extra 90 feet, and it's 7-4. Nelson has been an impact transfer for this Vanderbilt team. To the right side, we'll get the runner to 3rd as Lawrence fields and throws out Nelson. Retired for the first time tonight. Hit hard over Lawrence. Gets the run home. Picks on the first pitch. Johnston takes it the other way to make it 7-5, an RBI single. Gone yard 5 times over the last 4 SEC weekends. Good spot here. 3-1 pitch. Takes ball 4. Tying runs aboard. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Good pitch. Nibble on the inside. Let him have it. Go the other way with it. Good pitch. Good pitch.
It just speaks to the relationship that you've built with so many people over the years.
Great players come in all shapes and sizes, and see everything from Aaron Judge to Jose Altuve.
A couple World Series under the belts, and he's a big reason why.
England Bryan had a big 6th inning. He strikes out the side as he fans Hansen. Worked against the middle of the batting order. There's Tony Kemp.
He will push himself and shoot everything. It's pretty unbelievable.
Jackson Novi fans Jacob Humphrey. Behind the count, strike 3 on a swing and a miss. Novi has looked good. 4 straight strikeouts. And would have been on base 3 times, not for a great catch back in the 1st inning. This one popped up on the first pitch. It's the pitcher, it's the catcher, it's Peltier. Both teams went 3 up, 3 down. Oh my goodness.
Goodness, he didn't mean to.
That one up and in, and Schwartz had a glance out toward the mound. Yeah, I don't think there was certainly any intention. Good lead for Schwartz, stays put. There's ball 4. Entering tonight's play with 39.
Did he bunt that?
Did he bunt it?
Was that off him?
I know, I was trying to tell if it hit him, and he's safe at first as the ball is dropped.
Yeah, I mean, he offered at it and
trying to recover right there.
The runner is safe at first base.
Big crowd here at Hawkins Field, seeing an interesting game. There is strike 3. That was a big first out recorded by Huseman. 1 ball count, hit towards short. Can they get 2? Vastine to second, the turn, the scoop.
huge.
Nicely done all the way around. Vastine, Rigdon, Nelson. Payoff pitch. Snuck it in there. 3rd hit tonight by Riley Nelson. Called 3rd strike. Top of the zone. A 3-1 pitch. Off the mid, goes to the backstop. It's ball 4. High fly, right center field and deep. And a near collision, but the catch is made.
Into Kentucky and continue his career with some great competition.
Another 1-2 pitch, out swinging.
Great pitch.
Huseman back-to-back Ks. Not supposed to be very nice tomorrow night. Make it 6 hit batsmen for the Cats tonight. Long pause by Huseman, brings it in, bunted back toward the mound. That was an athletic play right there as Huseman. There are a few more Tennessee natives made it to the big leagues from this Vanderbilt program. Mancini hits it hard again, but towards center field on a line. Cameron making the grab. Boy, both bullpens done some nice work tonight. Speaking of doing some good work, how about Luth Guth against Tennessee last week? He got 2 wins, and he threw a total of 1 1/3 innings.
Paid dividends so far this season.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Barzy recovers and gets the out at first. 3 out, 3 down. Luke Guth does his job. Ball 4. Rigdon takes a couple close ones, and Vanderbilt has a base runner to start the 9th. Decent lead at first for Rigdon. Big bouncer left side. Slowly hit. The only play will be to first. Austin is out on a close play. Another 2-2 pitch, and that got him. Tying run, heads down to first. Nelson will be lifted for a pinch runner as R.J. Hamilton enters. Another 2-2 with 1 out.
Huge.
Got him swinging. So it's up to Braden Holcomb. There you see it, a 9th inning walk-off against Alabama 2 weekends ago. Vanderbilt hoping he can do it again. Kentucky 1 out away from 0-2 pitch. 1-2, long one, left field and deep.
Yes,
Braden Holcomb, he did it again.
Oh my gosh.
A 3-run walk-off home run by Braden Holcomb. The Commodores win it 8-7. They only led 1 time tonight. That's when it mattered most.
Ice in the veins, baby.
Oh my goodness.
What a game.
Unbelievable. Braden Holcomb walks it off in back-to-back home games. Dramatic 9th inning home runs to get Vanderbilt victories, including game 1 tonight against Kentucky.
With 2 strikes too.
They go to 17-11 in SEC play. Kentucky 13-15. A dramatic finish to game 1. Wildcats 1 strike away. Commodores get it done on this swing. A rocket shot to the bleachers and left.